Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our channel RK Knowledge Hub. I am your RK sir. In my last video, I have just given an introduction about Romeo and Juliet and the background of the story and about the character and about the poet William Shakespeare. And now I'll go with the Romeo and Juliet, the first stanza that was monologue of Romeo. What is monologue? Monologue, mono, a person, a solo person. Romeo he speaks himself. It's a long speech of Romeo. And why he speaks? He glorifies the beauty of a Juliet in this stanza. That is what it's called monologue of Romeo. And the monologue, when he speaks himself, the audience can be listened, and without his knowledge he is going to talk so much. That's a long speech. And see what he has beautifies, what he has glorifies. The question may be asked like this: how Romeo glorified the beauty of a Juliet? How did Romeo describe the beauty of Juliet? Okay, so you have to write down the any of 4 to 5 points is enough for 4 marks. If it is asked for a 6 mark, that might be asked both Romeo's part and Juliet's part. So this might be asked for a 4 mark question. For a 4 mark, you have to write any 4 or 5 points with the explanation. Clear? So now we'll go with this. The Romeo glorifies the beauty of Juliet. Already I have said in my last video. That was Romeo went to attend the Capulet's party and he just went for Rosaline. Accidentally he saw Juliet while she was performing dance and he fell for her beauty because she had extraordinary beauty. She had a remarkable beauty. That was stunning beauty of Juliet's attracted Romeo. And see, the first he says that the very first point, she does teach the torches to burn bright. Second point, she hangs upon the cheek of night. Third point, she is like as a rich jewel in an Ethiopia's ear. Ethiopia's means African lady. Fourth point, beauty too rich and earth is too dear. And fifth one, she is like a snowy dove trooping with crow. Next, sixth one, yonder lady over her fellow shows. 7 point, after measure done. Measure done means after the performance of a dance. Once dance gets over, you would like to meet her, you would like to touch her. After measure done, touching her makes his rude hand blessed. The divinity of love can be seen here. And 8 point, he questions himself. Did my heart love till now? Did my heart love till now? Why he asked? Because of Rosalie. Ninth one, he claims that I never saw true beauty till this night. So this is how the 9 lines, the 9 different ways of expression of Romeo's thoughts thoughts on beauty of Juliet. And see, first one, she does teach the torches to burn bright. I'll go with the explanation now. And see, how can she teach the torches to burn bright? That is like the beauty of a Juliet that is surpasses the brightness of the torch. So which means she has a beauty and that beauty is more brighter than bright. That is what the first point is explains. And second point, it is like she hangs upon the cheek of night. What is night? Here night is personified. Consider as a person, it is a personification. And night is a personification. He described hangs upon the cheek of night. It is like during the moonlight, the full moon day, how it looks so beautiful, and the Juliet will enhance the beauty of that night by hangs upon the cheek of moonlight or cheek of night. That is what the description of second line. And next is third stanza, that is she's as a rich jewel. What is rich jewel? Gold, silver, that is diamond. She is a rich jewel in an Ethiopia's ear. See the what is that? The literary devices Shakespeare has used here. That is rich jewel. That is diamond. That is so bright. That shines well. And where Ethiopia's ear? Ethiopian lady. She is an African woman. African lady, and a color is darker complexion of her skin. When that lady wear a rich jewel, that is diamond, that is a contrast, the darker complexion and a bright jewel, and that is what the third. And she is like a rich jewel where Ethiopia's ear. And fourth point, her beauty is too rich. She has extraordinary beauty. She has a rich beauty. She has a divine beauty, and her is too dear. Why is she saying that? The earth, to have such a beautiful girl, the earth is fortunate enough. And she is not worth dying or burying. That's why the earth is too dear, too costlier. And next is, she is like a snowy dove. Why snowy? Snow. And sometimes he says that like as fresh as dew. Love, the purity of a love described as fresh as dew. She is like a snowy dove where trooping with crow. The color of crow is a black, the snowy dove white, the brights. And when this dove goes with crows, hundreds of crows, the dove is highlighted. That is attracted. That can be easily identified among the crowd. That is how she is like a snowy dove in the party which was organized by Capulet, and she is a center of attraction. She is known for her beauty. And next is yonder lady over her fellow shows, and she was performing dance with the many girls, with her fellow dancers, and she looks like extraordinary a person because the way she dressed up and the way she had beauty, and that was overtaking everybody in the party and in the on stage. And that is what yonder lady over her fellow shows. And next is after the measure done. What is measure done? Which means after the performance of the dance. Once the dance gets over, he would like to meet her. He would like to stand where she stood, and he would like to touch her. And he explains here, after measure done, touching us make his rude hand blessed. See the divinity of love, and is considering her like an angel. And she has such a beauty. Just by touching Romeo, Romeo would be blessed. And Romeo, the rude hand of Romeo would be blessed just by touching her. See how Shakespeare has explained and described with the connectivity of these kind of figure of speech, the literary devices. And next, he has that, did my heart love till now? Because Romeo, he came for Capulet's party, not for Juliet, for Rosalind. Because earlier he had love with Rosalind. The moment he saw Juliet, he forgot. He ignored her, and he questioning himself, did my heart love till now? Which means the love on Rosalind was just an infatuation, that was not a love. There is a slight difference of infatuation and love. And the love on Juliet, that is the true love, and not on Rosalind. That was just an infatuation. That's why he asking a question himself, that did my heart love till now? And next, he claims that, he concludes that by describing, glorifying the beauty of a Juliet, I never saw true beauty till this night. Till this night, Romeo, he had never seen such a beautiful girl in his lifetime. And this is how with the 9 points, he describes the beauty of a Juliet, and he glorifies the beauty of a Juliet by using the metaphors, simile, images, and personification and contrast. And this rich jewel and Ethiopia's ear, that is a contrast. And torches, teach the torches to burn bright, that is a metaphor. And she hangs upon the cheek of night, that's a personification. And again, snowy dove trooping with crows, that is also contrast. And see this, After measured and touching us makes is rude and blessed. It's hyperbole, exaggeration of a thought. We cannot question anything in literature. It's a flow of a thoughts. They can go anywhere. They can bring anything to compare, to talk, to describe. So we can easily found in the Shakespeare's play. That's what is so rich in his language, so rich in his diction. And this is how Romeo has described the beauty of Juliet. When you are going to answer for this question, the question may come like this. Already I have told, glorify the beauty of Juliet. How did Romeo glorifies the beauty of Juliet? How did Romeo describes the beauty of Juliet? Okay, this is the question may has. If they has for 4 marks, you can go with a 4 to 5 point, which you can easily remember. You just write it down and try to explain it more so that you can get easily a very good marks out of 4 out of 4. And they may ask 6 marks, but not only from the Romeo's part, they may connect with Romeo and Juliet. You have to explain both so that. Thank you so much. In my next video, I will go with the Juliet's part, the Juliet's monologue. And thank you everyone. And please subscribe our channel and see you in my next video. Thank you.